The universe wants you to embrace the new beginnings and let go of the old. With new energy comes change, and change is something that we are afraid of because it means everything will be different. And life is always changing. When you have resistance to change, you have resistance to life, to living life with an open heart, with freedom, with excitement. You end up living in fear of everything that can create a change and transformation in your life. So, whenever you are asked to make a new beginning in your life, it will bring a huge shift, a huge change. And sometimes that change can feel negative in the beginning. That change can feel so unfamiliar that you will not know how to navigate right away. But trust the divine order of this. There is a reason, there is a purpose for everything that happens to you, especially the change. You may also feel that you are in the in between phase when you are going through a massive shift. Maybe this change will lead to a higher change, to a reality that you always wanted to attract. Because the transition from one reality, from one vibration to another reality, to another vibrational frequency is change. You are changing your frequency. So, in physical reality, you will experience that as well. So, every time you go through a shift, through a new beginning, embrace that. Allow yourself to shed the past, to let go of the past, to let go of your old ways. It can be your relationships, your job, your addictions, anything. Whatever resonates with your older frequency, let it go because you are becoming a new version. There is a rebirth process that happens when you go through a new beginning, and you stand in your own way if you delay that beginning, if you create resistance, and the ego will always be interested in the past because it is a derivative of it. The entire memories, the identity, it all revolves around the past. So it will find loopholes to go again into that toxic cycle of the past. But you have to have higher consciousness and awareness that will help you to embody your higher self. That I don't need to run back to my past just because I feel lonely a bit. I need to sit with my emotions. I need to process what's coming up. Whenever you're trying to let go of the past, you deal with heavy emotions, dense emotions, and emotions are energy in motion. So you just have to let that energy be processed. By that I mean you have to feel the emotions. A lot of times when we feel sad, when we feel lonely, our instant response is we start thinking about that sadness. We start thinking that why am I feeling sad? Maybe I am a bad person. Maybe I am not good enough. We are just looking at the emotion on a surface level. We are not feeling the emotion. We are thinking about feeling. And that's a huge problem because feelings are not supposed to be think about. They are supposed to be felt. So connect with your emotions. Feel instead of thinking about it. The more you feel, the more you heal. The more you release, the more you process energy. Energy in motion. It is not supposed to be stuck in one place. That's why when you go through a trauma, when you go through something massive in the past, it gets stuck in your body because you never allowed yourself to feel that emotion, to process that emotion. When you process it, it's released. So a lot of times what holding us back is not something from the past. It's the emotion that is stuck in our body that connects us to the past. And when you release that, you allow yourself to embody the new, to explore the new, to attract new experiences. So don't be afraid of change. Don't be afraid of new energy. That's how shift happens in your life. It may feel unfamiliar, it may feel everything is going wrong, but trust the process. Change always leads to something better. Maybe you are in the in between phase where you are not completely the highest version that you want to be, but you are somewhere in the middle. That part is also needed. It's a process. Every part of the process is part of divine order. Everything connects. You just have to trust where you are at right now. Bring your focus in the now. Don't focus on the things that the ego wants you to think, that you should run back to the past. Focus in the moment. If you're feeling something, feel it, process it. What can you focus on in this moment? Appreciate this moment, appreciate this change, appreciate this process of rebirth. The more you focus in this moment, the more you allow yourself to step into the new and unfamiliar, to embody your highest version. So be comfortable with change. It's a little unsafe for the ego because your old reality is taken away from you. From a higher perspective, you're also given a new reality that the ego can't see yet. So you have to see the unseen from a higher perspective, from a higher consciousness. Because the ego will always make you see what you can see physically. And it's not the whole truth, it's not the whole reality. It can't see the divine plan, the higher plan that is happening for you. So it changes your perspective around everything. Then you realize everything is happening for your own highest evolution. It's not happening against you, it's happening for you. So embrace new beginnings and let go of the old, shed the past. Much love to you all.